I get asked this question all the time here on the channel, and it says, thanks for all the videos and instruction you post daily. It's really helped me improve my game and slowly accomplish certain goals. How do I draw and fade the golf ball? Now, I'm going to show you in 3 simple steps how you can draw and fade the golf ball. And for 1 minute, don't think this is something you can't do. Now I'll explain why in a second, but first I need to tell you about this giveaway that I have with the R&A and the Open this year. So I've teamed up with the R&A and One Club to bring you golf instruction. And to celebrate this, I have a money can't buy giveaway. Literally, this is money can't buy. Includes 3 things. Number 1, you're gonna get a chance to spend £250 in the official R&A shop. Yes, £250. Number 2, you're gonna get 2 tickets, one for you and a friend to visit the Open in Troon this year. And what is the best thing about this giveaway? You're gonna get a lesson, 30-minute lesson on the range with me at the Open. Yes, on the range with me. So you could be on the range with all the top stars, including Tiger Woods, hopefully he plays, including Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, the #1 golfers in the world, and you could be having a lesson right there. Now in this video, I'll tell you exactly how you can enter. So back to the video. Now, as I was saying, you don't need to think about this as something only the good players do. This is something everybody should do to neutralize out their ball flight. So if you hook the golf ball, follow what I say in terms of how to fade it. If you slice the golf ball, follow exactly what I say in terms of how to draw it. It will help you eliminate your bad shots, so when you get out to sunny evenings in the summer like this, you can play your best golf, and that's what I want you to do. So there's 3 simple points we need to follow for each. It's grip, setup, and release. Let's start with how you fade it, or in other words, how you stop your hook. So let's start with grip. Now, if we want to fade the golf ball, we need a relatively neutral grip. So things you should be looking for is 2.5 knuckles on our glove hand, and both these creases between our thumb and our first finger, just make sure they're pointing into your right shoulder. Having a nice neutral grip just gives us more control of that club face. So just check that for me. That's point number 1. Point number 2, just need to understand what we physically have to do to hit the golf ball and for a right-hander, create left to right spin. Just for ease, I know you can't put a golf club down when you're playing, but we've got a golf club on the ground here, and this illustrates our ball to target line, where we ideally want the ball to finish down the middle of that fairway. And to fade that golf ball, we need to feel that we have an out to in path relative to our ball to target line. And simply, that's like a foot before the golf ball to a foot after. Our club is traveling out to in. Now, everything that we're going to do in our setup is going to help you achieve this, as well as the release as the 3rd point. So we need an out to in path with a face that's open to our path, but not pointing right of our target. So let's just place this golf club down here as roughly where we want to swing, just a little bit left. It doesn't have to be exaggerated. And if I just showed you what I mean with that club face, is technically at impact, we need a face that is open relative to this line, but not pointing right of this line. So let's just say somewhere around here. So an out to in path, a face that's open to our path, but not pointing right of target. That's technically what we need. So point number 2, everything you need to do with your setup to achieve that. Let's make sure we've got that ball really far forward in our stance. Let's make sure it's definitely inside that left heel. And a quick little check, feet together with the ball in the middle, left toe out, right foot away. Having the ball forward in your stance encourages a later hit, not only an upwards hit, but more of an out to in club path. Perfect. We need that for a fade. Now, I also just like to aim a little bit left, again, to encourage an out to in path. So keeping your hands on the club, just aim a little bit left. And when you're stood there at address, just feel like your club face is pointing in between where your shoulders, feet, and hips are aiming and where you want the ball to finish. That is set up, done and dusted. All we have to think about now is the release. And this is honestly the easiest way to think about it. Think about this for after the golf ball, where do I want my club to be? So imagine we've hit the golf ball away and we're swinging towards this line here. Our club path traveling left of target. I like to feel, for a fade only, the outer edge and the inner edge. So the toe and the heel of my golf club are more in one line. I'm stopping the toe overtaking the heel. And to do that, just make a few practice swings, feeling as though you're not letting the toe overtake the heel. That's all I do. Try and picture a foot after that golf ball, that position. They're the 3 points to hit a fade. Let's hit one away. Then we're going to try a different hole, or one that definitely suits a draw, unlike this one, which 100% suits a fade. Just a little bit of something like that. And I can assure you, if you were hooking the golf ball and you felt that, be over the moon. So remember, that's how you fade it, or simply how you stop your hook. And if you follow that and you were hooking the golf ball, it will probably just come out straight. Let's move on to draw. And don't forget, in a second, I'm going to tell you all about this giveaway. By the way, how good is that giveaway? £250 to spend in the R&A shop, 2 tickets to the Open, and a lesson on the range. The first time I've ever been on a range at the Open. Okay, 3 things you've got to do to draw it. So you see what I mean? This is a beautiful looking hole this evening. A dog leg to the left, up the hill. So it's perfect for showing you this draw shot, and you'll be able to do this too. So before we even think about grip, our first point is grip and club face with this one. Now before we had the fade, we just started with our club face nice and neutral. Let's say somewhere around there. And let's say that toe of the club is pointing at 12 o'clock. All I want you to do now, before you even think about putting your hands on, is slightly closing that face. So, just doing something like that. Slightly closing it like that. Literally, just a little bit like that, then place my normal grip on. So, my grip relative to me is nice and neutral, but actually, my club face is a little bit closed, which is absolutely key in order for you to hit that draw. So that's point number 1, done and dusted. Just slightly close the face, pop your normal grip on. It's the easiest way. And you know what? I think this is a brilliant time to tell you exactly how you can enter this giveaway before we move on to the final 2 points of exactly how you draw it, or I should say, stop your slice. So it's dead easy. As long as you've subscribed and turned on the bell here at Alex Elliott Golf, all you have to do is comment down below, "See you at the Open," and follow the link in the description. The link just takes you to the One Club website where you enter the giveaway as the final step. All you need is a few details and you've entered, and you could win those 3 fantastic things. I look forward to seeing you on the range at the Open, and good luck in the giveaway. Just remember, it's only going to be me or the R&A that contact you to let you know that you've won. Good luck. So for reference again, I've got my ball to target line down, which is really key. If you're on the course, just picture this. So technically what we need to do in order to draw the golf ball, we need to feel as though we have an in to out path. So traveling in to out relative to our ball to target line. We need a face that's close to our path, but not pointing left of target. And we've already started to get that club face closed. And the reason I exaggerate it when we draw the golf ball or we're stopping our slice is simply because so many of us find it so hard to draw the golf ball. There's a reason why there's so many tips on YouTube, and up until now, nothing this simple. So just to illustrate our club path, I'm going to place my second golf club down here. All I want you to do is imagine we're swinging a little bit to the right of target. So setup wise, let's show you this. We've already got our slightly offset club head to hands. That was point number 1. Point number 2 is our setup. What I want you to encourage is moving that ball back in your stance slightly. So don't take your hands off, right? Don't take those hands off. What I need you to do, and a simple way of doing this is, instead of like the fade, we line the ball up here to start with in the middle of our stance, line the ball up on your trail foot big toe. Turn your left toe out and right foot away. This is going to encourage that ball position to move back by around about half a club head. Moving the ball slightly back in your stance will encourage a less out to in path and a more in to out path. Everything we need to draw the golf ball. Now, when you're looking at this right now, you're thinking, Alex, the ball's back in my stance and the club face is pointing so far to the left. It is at the minute, so it would finish left of target, this ball. But to finish this setup, we need to pull our right foot back, our right shoulder back, and just let that club head move around slightly. Remember, because we've already got it offset to your grip, the face is going to be close to your path anyway. All we're doing now is aiming a little bit to the right, moving the ball back to encourage that in to out path relative to target. So just something around there. And you know what? To start with, exaggerate that. So that's all you need to feel for setup. Ball back, aim a little bit right, let the club just move a little bit right of target. But keep your hands on, don't move them off. And the final little piece of this puzzle, let's picture a foot after the golf ball like we did with the fade. All we have to do is imagine now we're letting the toe, the outer edge of the club, overtake the inner, the heel. So we want to feel a foot after the golf ball, our club looks something like that. We're getting it to close. It's as easy as that. And just be relaxed. Make those practice swings where you let the toe overtake the heel. That's as easy as it is, and as easy as it could ever be. Watch this ball flight. Drawing round, coming just left that purple tree right now. I think I was aiming a little bit too far right there, but that's what I encourage all my students to do. Exaggerate it. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck on the giveaway, and now you know how to either stop your hook, stop your slice, or draw and fade the golf ball.